Great. Number 3. Everyone with me till now? Beautiful. Number 3, okay? There is when we spoke about Adam, we said, right, very important idea. There is an idea that your body is tailor-made for your soul. I don't know if you ever heard this. You ever saw that couples, they always look alike? You ever notice this? I one time had someone that wanted to set me up with a guy just because he looked like me. We actually went out and I was like, I don't like him. They're like, but he looks like you. It must be your husband. I'm like, I don't like him. My husband actually looks like me, but you wouldn't be able to notice that because he has a beard. But I am much prettier. So whenever anyone says that Chevy looks like Yeshaya, she really looks like me. Why do you think she got these beautiful features? I'm so pretty. Okay, moving on. But Chevy looks like me. Okay, great. Well, what is the point? Why do couples always look alike? This is my theory. You could take it, you could drop it. I'm not saying that if you don't look like your boyfriend, you should break up. Okay? I'm not saying that. But maybe I should meet your boyfriend and tell you if you should break up or not. Okay, I'm joking, okay? But
One second.
why do people always look alike? So your face, that Torah says, is the window to your soul. You ever heard this idea? Right? All of your face expresses your soul. So now listen to this. What is a couple? A couple is 2 halves of one soul. Your complement, right? You're 2 halves of one. Wouldn't it make sense that if you're 2 halves of one, you look alike? Of course you do. What part of your body would express how your soul, how it looks, your face? Usually people that get married look alike because they're really 2 parts of one thing. And I don't know if you've noticed this, but if they don't look alike at the beginning, then they do look alike afterwards. It's crazy. I don't know what happened, but they look alike.
When I first met my sister as a guy she was dating, I was like looking for them, like, you know, because I said like, you know, and then I started like a month later I started to see it.
That's why you also look alike like your family members. You have a joint mission. This is why you were put into whatever family you put. But now, what is the point? Your body is tailor-made for your soul. Most people think that the mitzvot are for us. This is not true. The mitzvot are tailor-made for God, if you want to say it that way. And when you're doing the mitzvot, you're like ending up looking like God because you have the mitzvot. What do I mean? If Olivia gets a suit and I want to fit into a suit of Olivia, which will never happen, but it's okay to dream, what happens, right? What do I need to do in order to fit into Olivia's suit? I need to shape myself and build myself in order to look exactly like Olivia. This is what you're doing when you're keeping this mitzvot. You're making yourself be exactly like God. Because the mitzvot are really made for God. And therefore, what happens? How do I function in this world in order to become godly? Through my body. Right? This is the number one equipment I have in order to reach my potential in this world. So your body expresses exactly your soul. This is why, let's follow this, right? This applies to everything. I'll tell you in 1 second, but this gets very complicated. You have 248 positive commandments, just as you have 248 organs in your body, okay? And you have 365 negative commandments, just as you have 365 tendons and ligaments. Yes, does this work well? Okay. Now, if you like a lot of biology and physiology and you're going to go count this at home, so this is not that much true, okay? But let me tell you how it is true so you don't get confused. You remember math? You don't remember math? You don't sit in my class anymore because that's horrible. This is women. This is men. This is intersection. Now we're going to be like Rabbi Marcos, okay? Women, women, men, men, okay? Literally, how does this work? What you have, only women have, and men have, only women, plus what we share, that's exactly 613. You got that? Women have fallopian tubes, uterus, whatever, I don't know. Men have all of their thingies, right? What we only have, and they only have, and we share together, that's 613. Why? Because if you remember my class, I told you that we were created in the image of God. But what was the man that was created in the image of God? What was it? One that was both male and female at the same time. And you can only reach that perfection, if you want to call it, that being complete, right? Once you get married, this is how you read. So now, you have 248 organs in your body, or positive commandments parallel to the organs. You have 365 negative commandments parallel to your tendons and ligaments, okay? This works like that. Each organ in your body, each thing that physically is happening in yourself, it's expressing something that spiritually is happening to you, right? Literally, this is literally, the Torah says, if there's anything wrong going on in your body physically, check into your actions and therefore you'll be able to fix it. Like, if your mouth is hurting, it's because you probably spoke Lashon Hara. Now, you would go crazy if you would try to do this, okay? If my finger is hurting, it's because I pointed at someone. If my foot is hurting, it's because I kicked someone, which my foot is hurting me right now, but I don't remember kicking anyone. Does kicking my husband is considered kicking? Nah, I'm joking. Okay, but like, I don't really remember kicking anyone. But literally, you would go crazy if you do it. But everything that happens to you physically, it's an expression of something that happens to you spiritually. You remember this? The angel gave it to you so that you forgot the whole entire Torah? You know, I'll give you an example. There are some people that don't have this. I think it's a specific disorders and special needs people. Some of them, they don't have this. Now, we look at them and we're like, oh, they know, they don't know. In the Torah, it says that special needs souls are the highest souls. Maybe they don't have it because they still know it. You know, people think they don't know anything, but if you ever meet someone with autism, let's say, for example, there are some people that have autism that know how to play Mozart in different keys, that Mozart wouldn't be able to do it, you know? Like, there are people that know 8 languages without even having learned one word. I don't know how they know this, because obviously they did not forget everything. They don't have this. If a person is born without an arm, whatever that means, okay, obviously I don't understand this, but if a person is born without an arm, it means that whatever the arm does, he does not need to fix. This is why he doesn't have it. You understand? This is how it means. If you're having a sickness or if you're having whatever, it is expressing something in your spiritual soul. But now we're not in touch. Our body and our soul are not in touch. And therefore, we don't know how to read our body. But you have this in the world, right? You have people that are able to tell you from your back pain, fears that you're having in your life. Ma kesher, there is a kesher. Because your body is tailor-made for your soul, right? If you think about this, right? Every morning you wake up, you're walking around. Why are you walking around? If a person goes to sleep, right? And Bar Minan, he dies in his sleep. Is his body completely healthy? Yes or no? Yes. Is he alive? No. What is it lacking? Soul, right? That's the only thing that's lacking. Your body is perfect, but you're lacking soul. Therefore, your body doesn't function. When I get into kashrut, you understand pretty much how this works. And like, why are we so into like all of these kosher things? But your soul is in every part in your body. This is what's giving you life, right? So now, this is how it works. Your body expresses, if anyone wants to learn more about this, I'm not recommending you to read this book because it's very hard. But in case you want to read a book that talks about this, which is very hard, the author thinks you know Kabbalah when you're starting. Does anyone here knows Kabbalah? If anyone wants to read more about this, there is a book from Rabbi Nachman. It's called Anatomy of a Soul. Has anyone ever heard of this book? So he pretty much explains to you all of the sicknesses, all of the things, where do they come from. But he starts from the point that you know Kabbalah. And like there's Sefirot. And I read this book. I consider myself a smart person. I literally read every page 3 times. I did not get this so much. I get why you sweat. That made me really happy. Because I sweat a lot. And this is on camera. But you know, that's life. Some people sweat. Okay. Sweat is just like physically, you're liberating your toxins. Your soul is the same thing. You're liberating evil. So now you should all come to Zumba and sweat with me. Okay, I'm just saying, right? Okay. But now, right? Let's go like this. If your soul is tailor-made according to your body, if your body is tailor-made according to your soul, isn't your body expressing everything that's going on in your soul, yes or no? Yes. If you would be able to be in touch with your body, you really know yourself, you know what's going on. Would you be able to know what your soul is telling you from your body, yes or no? Wouldn't you be able to learn the whole entire Torah from your soul, yes or no? From your body? Yes. The Torah says you could learn the whole entire Torah from your body. Now, I'm going to say something that sounds a little creepy, but after you think about it a little bit more, then it actually makes sense. The Torah says that Abraham learned the whole entire Torah from his kidneys. This is what it says. So I was like, wait, his kidneys spoke to him. Hey, this is the Torah. But then I actually was thinking about this. This is my theory. You could take it, you could drop it. But I was thinking, why did he learn the whole entire Torah from the kidneys? And then I got it. You know what I got? What does the kidney do? Kidneys have to work with what? What is the main job of the kidneys? They purify what? Or they do what? They work with the water. Yes or no? This is the whole job of the kidneys, all of the liquid in your body. Yes? Water is Torah, right? Your kidneys are in charge of your taking in liquid or taking out liquid. That's the Torah. What's good, what's wrong, right? Digestive. You remember Paro, the Torah says that he didn't want to let go the Jewish people out of Egypt. And in Hebrew it says that Hashem said, I'm going to make his heart be heavy. And he will not let the Jewish people go out of Egypt. Anyone remembers this? Yeah. So now, in Hebrew, how do you say, God says, I'm going to strengthen his heart and he will not let you go out of Egypt. Now in Hebrew, whenever you say make something strong, what word would you use? Sima. Leit chasek, right? Make something strong is chosek. If you look into a Torah, it does not use this word. It uses the word vaichvadati et lev paro. And I will make heavy the heart of Paro. Yeah? This is what the Torah says. But now if you look deeper into it, vaichvadati, the word kaved means heavy, but it also means liver. What happened to the heart of Paro? It became like his liver. Literally, this is what the Torah is telling you. Now, what does the liver do? It deals with the blood, passion, desire. Why didn't Paro let us go out? Because it was all about, his desire. It was all about fulfilling himself. His heart, what is the heart? It takes in blood, takes out blood. It's where free will happens, right? Became like its liver. It was just full of blood. It wouldn't let it go out. You understand? You could learn everything from your body.